Welcome, everybody.
Welcome back to the football prediction with me and teacher Mark. It's now the Euros prediction, everybody. It's now the Euro 2024 at the Germans. How you feel about this?
I'm excited, man. It kind of started like the build-up to this competition has actually been kind of slow, but now that it's a week away, I'm fired up.
You're fired up.
I'm
All right.
excited. Yep. I'm
So
ready
why don't
to
we
go.
start off with the Group A predictions?
Yes, what we're gonna focus on today are our group predictions, teams going to the next round, and then we're gonna come back later on in the competition and do a knockout round video. Today we're focusing on groups only. We're gonna be talking about teams, about players, managers, and what we like.
So here we go.
Here we go. We're just gonna jump into it. Group A. Group A. Germany, Scotland, Hungary, Switzerland. Actually, I think that this is one of the tougher groups.
One of the tougher
I
groups.
do think that this is one of the tougher groups, believe it or not. Germany, the host. How do you feel about Germany?
German. I've watched them in a friendly game against, I believe it's Ukraine, with Julian Nagelsmann as the manager. They have like 30 chance to score,
Yep.
but they haven't managed to score even a single goal.
Yep.
And it's at home. It's in German as well. But it's still, it's just a friendly game. You cannot take anything from it. I still think that Germany's gonna finish strong in this competition. Maybe they can go into the finals. So with this Group A, I'm gonna put Germany in the first place
Germany first place.
in the Group A.
Okay, I like it too. I think Germany at home, I'm still not completely sold on them, but they're the host. They have a history. They're going to win the group. What else do you see in this group? Like anything standing out? What do you like for kind of first, second, third, fourth, or any surprises from this group?
I'll have some surprise.
Yep.
But later on, not in this group.
Okay.
But for the second place, I'm going with Switzerland.
Okay.
I'm going with Switzerland for the second place.
Second place. All right, I'm going to go with Hungary for second.
Hungary?
Yeah,
Wow.
I do. I'm going to
That
go
was
with Hungary. Yeah,
surprising.
I'm going to go with Hungary for second. They've been building for many seasons now. I like their team a lot. I think Hungary are going to finish second.
So you go for Hungary.
Yeah, yep, I'm going for Hungary second. At the last Euro, they actually did very well at the last Euro. They were one of the hosts. They drew with France, and I think they had a famous win. Maybe they beat Germany, drew with France, I don't know, but they had very respectable Euro at the last time. I'm going with Hungary second. Third, I'm going to go with Scotland.
No way.
I'm taking Switzerland to finish fourth in this group.
You gotta be kidding me.
I'm not kidding. So we already got a big change here.
I know.
For Group A. I do think that this group is actually very tough, and I think it's tough to predict. Germany is standout, but they're not like a really special German team. I'm going to go for Germany, Hungary, Scotland, Switzerland, and I'm also going to say Germany, Hungary, and Scotland. All three of those are going to pass to the next round. This is going to be one of the groups. This is going to be one of the groups that have three going to the next round.
Well,
What do you like?
Group A, German, Switzerland, Scotland, and Hungary.
Hungary last.
Hungary last.
Okay. Do you think Scotland finishing third is going to go to the next round,
Maybe they'll. I don't think so.
or maybe we'll jump back to it later?
We'll jump back to it later.
Yeah,
but
once we
I'll
go
tell you
through.
guys this: Switzerland ain't finishing in the fourth place.
I'm
fourth
taking
place.
Switzerland fourth place.
Hey, look, Granit Xhaka, Xavi Simmons.
I can't. Switzerland at the last World Cup, they made the knockout round. Fair play, they did make the knockout
They
round.
beat France.
I know. And then in the round of 16, I believe it was. Yeah, round of 16, they played Portugal. They lost 5-0. They were completely embarrassed. I can't get past that game with Portugal at the World Cup. Last place.
All right. Fair play.
All right.
Well, that's Group A, ladies and gentlemen.
Yep, Group B. Group B is really strong group as well.
Before we even start,
Yeah.
I want to say this.
Yeah.
This is the group of death.
Group of death. Albania is there to make up the numbers. They're going to get hammered, but they made it. They made it fair play. Spain, Croatia, Italy, Albania. What do you like?
Well, we'll start off with the last place. I'm sorry, Albania fans,
Yeah.
but I mean, it's just we're talking facts here.
Yeah,
We're just,
facts.
just face up to it. But I'm sorry, Albanian fans, but I'm gonna pick you to the fourth place.
Okay, fourth. Me too. Of course, Albania's fourth.
And guess what? I'm gonna start next with the third place.
Yep.
Spain.
Spain. Okay, Spain third.
I don't think that the combinations of Spain are going to work in this Euro. I mean, they're gonna believe in Lamine Yamal. He's just 16 years old.
Yeah.
Fermin Lopez. I don't think Spain's gonna.
What
finish
about
strong.
what about Rodri? One of the best in the world. They've got him holding midfielder right there.
I mean, just one player is not gonna be enough.
I know it's not enough.
I mean, you're facing Italy, Croatia,
yeah.
Adios.
Okay, so Spain third.
Spain third.
Okay.
And then the second place,
Yep.
I actually pick Croatia. And first place, Italy.
First place, Italy. Okay, it's not bad. It's a tough group. I am going to disagree. I'm going to disagree.
Okay, let me know what you think.
But I'm going to say top of the group Croatia, number 2 Spain, number 3 Italy, and I'm going Albania number 4. I do think those Spain, Croatia, and Italy, all 3 of those will pass to the next round. All 3 will pass. Italy, I need to see more from them. I'm not totally sold on them right now. I know that they are the holders. They won the last Euro. They were very impressive winning that Euro. Since then, they haven't been very consistent. I think it'll be very tight. I think there'll be some draws in there. When I say Croatia, Spain, Italy, 1, 2, 3, I do think it'll be very, very tight. It could even come down to goal differential for those rankings, but that's what I'm going to go with.
Well, disagreements again.
Disagreements again. All 3 to the next round.
But it's okay. That's Group B. ladies and
That's Group B. Group C: Slovenia, Denmark, Serbia,
And?
England. I also think that this is a very balanced group. Group A and Group C don't have a team in there that I feel is making up the numbers. Whereas Group B has Albania. Sadly, they're not going to do much. Group C, like those teams are all, England is stand out, but Slovenia, Denmark, and Serbia can play football on their day. Facts, they can. So what do you like for this group?
What do I like for this group?
Lay it on me.
This is going to surprise you a bit, but I think the first place is going to be Denmark.
Okay.
Denmark's leading the group, baby. I don't think England's going to beat the first
Well,
place. Denmark's going to do it.
England beat Denmark in that famous Euro semifinal.
But I mean, Denmark made them sweat.
I know, it was a really tight game. It could have went either way. Denmark could be out for revenge.
I'm going for Denmark to finish
Denmark
the
to
first place.
finish first. Okay.
But you know, in the second spot,
Yep.
I really want you know what? I'll just go for England in the second spot.
Okay.
England second spot. Third spot, you know, this is very hard for me to pick. I also love Serbia. Luke Strong, Mitrovic, Luka Jovic, Milinkovic, Savic, all those players they can play.
Yep.
On the other hand, Slovakia, I think
Slovenia.
it's Slovenia. Third place,
Yep.
Serbia.
Okay.
Fourth place, Slovenia.
Okay. I like what you're saying there. I'm gonna go. I actually Slovenia can play, but I do think they're going to finish bottom. Slovenia are going to finish bottom. I think Serbia are going to be third. I'm going to go for Denmark second, and I'm going to go for England first.
Okay.
But this is again another group for me where 3 will go to the next round. I do think England, Denmark, and Serbia will all pass to the next round of the round of 16.
Okay.
All 3 of them will go. Let's talk just real quick about England, some of the players, because we were discussing earlier. What do you think about the England team? It's all set now. The full roster is set. Likes, dislikes.
Well, looking forward to it. You know, now we've got Emre Eze
Yep.
playing in the left wing. We've got Jude Bellingham. We've got Saka, Harry
Yeah.
Kane. But the problem is defensive.
Yeah, the defending, like it's almost unrecognizable. In a sense, though, as we were discussing about the video, that might not be a bad thing. If England has healthy defenders out there, I think this could be a time for them to shine. I mean, you know my feelings on Harry Maguire. I think he's pants. I think it's a good thing that he's not going to this competition. I think it's going to give somebody else a chance to come in and make a name for themselves. For me, like, I was saying this before the video started, and I'm going to say it again. Like, one of the key players at England for this Euro was going to be Joe Gomez. It's shocking to have to make that statement, but they're so thin at the back 4 that Joe Gomez is going to be playing. He's either going to be playing center back or full back, maybe first 11, maybe off the bench, but Joe Gomez is going to be getting minutes in this competition. He suddenly became a key player. I wouldn't be surprised if the back 4, again, all things being equal and healthy, could be Shaw, Walker, Gomez, and John Stones. The problem is Stones had an unhealthy year. Luke Shaw had an unhealthy year as well. So this again where it comes into Joe Gomez becoming so valuable. This could be the time for his first goal.
We always talked about it. Maybe this is it.
I know it. And then England have 7 front players that are amazing. Some of them are interchangeable with their positions, some of them aren't. But I was looking at what I was doing with my England lineup here, and I really like Declan Rice, of course, right there in the middle. Foden, Bellingham. I need those three on the pitch. Foden, Bellingham, Rice. I also need Kane on the pitch as well. I like Palmer and Saka. I need them on the pitch. So those are kind of like my 6 front players. Rice, Foden, Palmer, Bellingham, Saka, and Kane. However, I do think that Trent brings value to the England team if he's in the middle of the pitch. He can do some things. So you could either have maybe Palmer or possibly even Foden coming on as like this game changer and have Trent in the first 11, or maybe take a flyer on Trent with 20 or 25 minutes to play, and he might be able to do something as well. I just like these 7 front players that England have a lot. They're wonderful.
They're wonderful.
Yeah.
Well, totally agree, but except the defensive, they just look shocking.
The defense is good. Is the big
Devastating.
question mark. I know. Really, the only player that you can 100% trust is Kyle Walker, and he's a fullback. Center back, and the other fullback is either a question or health concerns.
So that's England.
Keep an eye on Joe Gomez.
Keep an eye on Joe. He will score. Clip it. He will score, Joe Gomez.
Oh, let's not get crazy. Yep. Okay, so we're moving on then.
Yep.
We're going to get into Group D. Group D, a really strong group. Poland, Netherlands, Austria, France. And before we even go any further, Austria had a really, really good qualifying, and Austria is playing some good football right now.
I know. Like at the beginning of the video, you were asking me like any team is going to surprise, is going to come up and be the dark horse in this Euro competition. This is what I'm about to say. Austria is the one, and I'm telling you guys now, Group D, Poland, Netherlands, Austria, France.
Yeah.
Austria is going to qualify through the next round.
I would agree with that.
That's what I'm
do.
saying.
I agree with that. I agree. What do you kind of look for your positions in this group?
This one's going to be tough for me. But the first place,
Yep.
I'm going with France.
Okay. Yep.
Second place,
Yep.
Netherlands.
Netherlands. Yep.
Third place, Austria, and fourth place, Poland. And then Austria will win through the knockout stage.
This is the first one that we agree on. I'm going for the same.
Jeez, that was surprising. Your handshake. Yeah, that deserves a handshake.
This is it. Yeah, I agree with everything you said. I like France, Netherlands, Austria, and Poland. And again, for me, this is going to be a situation where these 3 qualify, with France, Netherlands, and Austria all qualifying to the knockout round. Poland, okay. One good thing I want to say about Poland is they always qualify. Like every World Cup and every Euro, Poland is always there.
Yeah.
And then they get there and they are shocking. For the last 20 years, Poland have been awful at these major tournaments. Awful. They barely qualified for this one. Barely. It had to go to penalties against Wales in the rain, and they sadly needed Wales. Dan James missed the penalty for Wales.
Penalty.
And Poland took them out 5-4. Fair play. They did make it. It was difficult, but they did make it. I don't see Poland doing anything at this competition. I don't see anything at all. I think they're going to be bottom. They've got Lewandowski. After that, they've got nothing. So France, Netherlands, Austria.
Under Ralf Rangnick, anything's possible.
Anything's possible. He turned down Man U. Pardon me. He turned down Bayern Munich.
Yeah, he turned down Bayern.
He turned down Bayern Munich.
Well, best of luck.
Best of luck.
Austria, baby.
So now we're getting into Group E. Group E: Belgium, Slovakia, Romania, and Ukraine. This is one of those groups where there's a little bit more unknown, and it's a little bit lighter than some of the other ones. What do you like?
Well, it's easy for me. First place, I'm picking Belgium.
Yep, definitely Belgium. Even this is an older Belgian team. The golden generation has gotten a bit older. Sadly, they didn't win anything, but they had some great moments. But Belgium first, yeah.
Belgium for sure. In second place, I'm thinking Ukraine.
Ukraine, okay, Ukraine too.
Now the third and fourth place is going to be a bit difficult. But I've been watching Romania in the friendly games, and to be fair, they're doing quite well. But still, Slovakia, they have some well-known players as well.
Yeah.
But what do you think? Third and fourth place.
I'm gonna go Slovakia third, Romania fourth.
Okay, that's okay. I agree with it.
And this is going to be another group that I'm going Belgium and Ukraine as well. And this is the first group where only 2 are going. Belgium and Ukraine to the next round. And Slovakia and Romania will both be going home. So this is one of the groups for me that's only going to have 2 teams qualify. And it's going to be Belgium and Ukraine.
Yeah, totally agree.
That's it.
Makes sense. Yeah,
So now we're starting to agree a little bit more. Yep.
do?
Groups
Yeah.
D and Groups E.
Yeah.
Bang on. All right.
Let's see at the Group F.
In Group F, we're finishing out Group F. Turkey, Georgia, Portugal, and Czech Republic. This is the first Euro for Georgia. They're in a bit of a golden generation for them right now, and congratulations for them making it here. I know it's a really big deal, so well done, Georgia. What do you think about this group?
To be fair, first place is not that tough for me. It's gonna be Portugal.
Yep.
Second
Portugal.
place, it's gonna be either Turkey or Georgia for me. Like look, Georgia had like some of the players that played in the MLS as well. Like, well, one of them played in, I believe it's Diale. It's Nikotas. It's one of those players playing in the MLS, and I think, well, you know what? Second place, Turkey.
Turkey. Okay, second place, Turkey.
Turkey.
Okay.
Third place, Georgia.
Georgia.
Fourth
Okay.
place, Czech Republic.
Okay. So now we're going to kind of get back to the ABC situation where I don't agree with that at all.
You don't agree with it?
Not at all.
All right,
no,
all right.
no.
Let me
But
know.
I do like Portugal to finish top. I think.
They are gonna finish top.
Yeah, Portugal. This is a dream draw for them. They got a very nice draw. This is definitely one of the weaker groups. They got the new manager, Roberto Martinez. This will be
yeah.
his first big event with them. They still got some top players. So Portugal for me are winning this. My second place in this group is going to be Czech Republic.
What?
Yeah, I'm going for Czech Republic to finish number 2. They have a history of doing very well at these tournaments. You know, it's difficult, of course, for them to go all the way and win it, but they can usually get to a knockout round. I like Czech Republic. I like Georgia to finish 3rd. I can't trust Turkey at all, man. I can't. It's a football mad country, but there's just so much going on behind the scenes with Turkish football, Turkish FA, that the slightest thing can like throw their balance off. And once their balance is thrown off, there's no coming back. I like them to finish bottom of the group. And this is another group for me where only 2 teams are going to make it.
Okay.
It's going to be Portugal and Czech Republic, with Turkey and Georgia being eliminated.
Portugal and Turkey are qualifying, ladies and gentlemen.
Turkey
Turkey are going in.
Okay, I like Czech Republic. You like Turkey.
I do.
All right. Well, that's it. And now that we've talked about what we like for the groups,
Yeah.
what are you kind of thinking for like players that are going to really shine at this Euro? What are the players that you're really keeping an eye on?
Player of the well, it's gonna be hard. I think Jude.
Jude,
Bellingham.
absolutely.
Jude Bellingham.
Jude's going to be awesome. He's going to be a star, absolute star.
Jude Bellingham.
Yep, I agree with Bellingham. I think Bellingham, Bellingham, Rice, and Foden, all 3 of those guys are going to be amazing.
And you know what? Actually, I do think the 2 combination players in Germany could be one of those nominees as well. It's gonna be Jamal Musiala playing with Florian Wirtz.
Yeah.
They're gonna create something in this Euro competition for sure.
Yep, I can't disagree with that at all. Absolutely. And how about Mbappe? You think he's going to shine? Nah.
I don't know. Who knows?
knows?
Maybe he's one of the nominees. I don't know.
I think Mbappe is going to have a big tournament. I
Big
do.
tournament,
Yeah,
okay.
I think that he's still thinking about losing that World Cup, and he wants this one. He wants it. So I think Mbappe is going to do well. One of the teams I'm keeping an eye on is I do think that the Netherlands are going to do quite well at this competition. They had a really good World Cup where they were pretty unlucky not to beat Argentina. They were right in that game. They've got new manager. I think Netherlands might do some damage at this one, and I'm looking out. I actually think Cody Gakpo could have a good tournament for
Cody
them.
Gakpo.
I really do. I think I think
okay.
he could do well. He did well at the World Cup, and I think he could do well here. As for somebody, I think Portugal's got a lot of players that are going to shine. Silva, Fernandez, Jota, of course Ronaldo.
Leao.
Yeah, they've got some really talented players. Portugal should have a good tournament. Looking forward to them. And you mentioned Denmark.
I did.
You think Højlund's going to have a good tournament?
Well, the friendly games, the night before he didn't score.
He
The
didn't
player
score,
Who,
yeah.
Well, I'm gonna tell you this: the player who scored is gonna be a bit shocking. It's Christian Eriksen.
Ericsson. Well, I know Ericsson will be highly motivated, you know, because what happened to him. Obviously, the last Euro, you know, was devastating for him. You know, obviously we all know the story. He almost died. Luckily, he didn't.
Yep.
But he couldn't be with the team as they were making that great run. Then the last World Cup, Denmark weren't there. It didn't go well for them. So yeah, he'll want to come out and do something. But those are kind of the teams and the players I'm looking forward to. I do like it for kind of a dark horse team, Austria. I like that a lot.
We totally agree with
I
it.
totally agree. Austria. I think Scotland could do some damage as well.
Scotland?
Is kind of a dark horse.
Dark horse.
I think Scotland, Austria are kind of two to keep an eye on. Georgia as well. Georgia, even though I don't think they'll finish in the top two, I do think Georgia could be one to keep an eye on. And if there's one other kind of dark horse I'm going to throw out there that I think could do some damage as well is Serbia. They've got Mitrovic. They've got some nice players on that team. I'm going to keep an eye on Serbia. I think they could do okay. So I'm just going to get in one last time to my teams that I think are going to go to the next round. I just want to confirm that.
All right.
Group A, I like Germany, Hungary, and Scotland. Group B, I like Croatia, Spain, Italy. Group C, England, Denmark, and Serbia. Group D, France, Netherlands, Austria. Group E, Belgium and Ukraine. Group F, Portugal, Czech Republic.
Okay.
Okay, so lay it on me. Give me your picks. And keep in mind, four groups are going to have 3 teams going through.
So here we go. Group A: Germany, Switzerland, Scotland.
Okay, you think Hungary's going out?
They're going out.
They're going out. Okay, that's a big call.
I know. I know. Group B: Croatia, Italy, Spain, like you said.
Yeah, gotta agree with that. Yep.
Group C: England, Denmark, Serbia.
Okay, we're thinking the same thing again. I like
Same
it.
thing.
Yep.
Group D: Netherlands, Austria, France.
Okay, I'm liking it. Yep.
Group E: Belgium and Ukraine.
Okay. Yep. So we're thinking the same on some of this.
But last but not least,
Yeah.
it's Portugal and Turkey.
Turkey. Okay, but let's make this interesting. I'm gonna say Group F, Czech Republic. You're going Turkey.
Yeah, I'm going
Maybe
for Turkey.
we'll put a little bit of money on that behind the scenes. And Group A, I like Hungary coming out of that group. You like Switzerland.
Yeah, I like Switzerland.
Okay. Little something on the side.
You heard it, ladies and gentlemen.
You heard it, man.
heard
So it's all 1 week away.
So it's just 1 week away. We're buzzing for it.
We're buzzing. Yep, I'm excited. I'm really happy that this is back to a one nation tournament. Like, as we get more and more into the modern world and moving on, I know like co-hosting is a big thing now. Like, we saw the last Euro was all across the continent. The coming World Cup is going to be co-hosted by Mexico, Canada, and England. The next Euro is also going to be co-hosted by Ireland and the United Kingdom. I'm still from that old school of I like a one country host, man.
One country
I like
host,
a one
okay,
country
okay,
host,
okay.
and I love it that this thing's all in Germany. You really get a feel for the country when there's just that one country host. I love it.
Well,
And this, by the way, this might be. I know going forward, the trend in football is going to have co-hosts.
Co-hosts.
There's too much money involved. The competitions are bigger now. They want to have a lot more inclusiveness. I don't hate it. I just prefer the one host. So, ladies and gentlemen, this potentially could be the final one host country Euro or World Cup for a very, very, very long time. Enjoy it.
well, we're making history here.
Making history.
We're making history here.
Yeah, making
So,
history.
anything
And let's
else?
win some money.
Yeah, let's win some money.
Let's win some money.
Let's win some money.
The games are going to be coming in quick and fast.
We're coming again next week for the match predictions.
Yep.
Some betting tips.
Yep, we're going to be doing match predictions and later on betting tips and then round of 16 after that. So we'll be back soon. Place your bets, make some money. Adios.
Adios, muchacho.